We're at 5 days for homelessness right now, and here we have two participants, Jerlene and Steven. Can you guys tell me a little bit about yourselves?
Sure. So I'm a fourth year solder student studying accounting and marketing. I was actually born in Taiwan, but I lived in Vancouver all my life, so I basically consider Vancouver my home. So yeah.
I am a second year solder student. I have not decided my major yet. I was born and raised in Vancouver, actually.
Okay. So, what are the conditions like for 5 days of homelessness? And I understand this is your second day, right?
Yeah, it's our second day. Yeah. Our first day it was quite warm initially, and then once it hit 2 a.m., it got really, really cold. We were pretty far apart from each other for a little bit, and then as time went on, I think we started nudging closer and closer together. And we woke up, and I'm pretty sure I rolled over Steven accidentally just because I was trying to get closer. It was
very
interesting.
It was tight by the time we woke up, and well, the whole thing's gonna be a bonding experience. And by the second night, it was no problem, no embarrassment, no shame, nothing.
No shame.
We just needed to keep warm. It has started raining now, though, and the water is kind of seeping through under our cardboard mattress thing. So that's a little bit of a downer, but otherwise it's bearable.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. What have you guys learned so far from this experience?
So many things.
Plenty of things. Okay. So far, living conditions aren't the worst. That's not the biggest problem to suffer through, in my opinion. I think what's toughest is when we're trying to raise money and talk to people and we just get straight up ignored. And people just walk straight past us or act like they didn't hear us when they clearly did. I think that's probably the toughest thing that I've come across, and it was really eye-opening to see that it's not always the physical that brings homeless people down, but it's a lot of the emotional, I can imagine.
So we're talking about the hardest thing, things that we've learned. So what Steven said, I know we are doing this for 5 days, and we can only get a little bit of a glimpse into what it's really like to be homeless. So, what we've learned so far, what I've learned specifically is people, sometimes they don't take the time of day to actually listen to you. Oh, they're rushing to class and things like that, which I understand. I do that to myself as well. But now realizing, if you even just say, no, sorry, I don't have change, it makes things a lot better than just straight ignoring us and, walking as far away from us as possible along the pavement. And also, I'm the type of person who's never gone camping, who loves to wear makeup every day. So I learned a lot about myself and what I feel like I'm capable of now, and that this has been a really enlightening experience of what I'm passionate about and what I can do for it, and what I'm doing right now. I can see now that it's something that I didn't think I would be able to do in first year. So I'm really glad I got a chance to do this now, and also being able to see people care about these issues as much as we do. Even though we say that people walk past us and things like that, there's always the occasional people that come up to us just because, and they just want to talk about it, and which is great. Even if you don't have change on you, if you want to hear about the cause, we definitely encourage just spreading the word, because that's one of the goals for this campaign, is to raise awareness, especially when homelessness is so prominent in Vancouver.
Perfect, thank you for that. And one more question. So, why did each of you choose to do this and be involved in 5 days for homelessness?
So, I guess what I said earlier about why, with homelessness being so prominent here in Vancouver, and I love Vancouver, it's basically my home, even though I wasn't born here. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. One of the reasons for homelessness to be so prevalent within Vancouver, I believe, is because it's a lot more temperate in terms of weather in comparison to the rest of Canada. We're the tropics of Canada, as one of my friends put it. So the reason for doing this is because of that, to start this issue and try to solve it at home where we are, and also for personal growth as well.
I chose to do this because I have done some traveling in my life where I've seen homelessness and seen poverty in a completely different light. And it was experiences that those that made me realize how blessed I am to be able to live the way I live and live where I live. Here in Vancouver, we're so blessed with homes over, roofs over our head to sleep at night, a warm bed to be in, food whenever we need it. So I thought this campaign was a great way to address this problem of homelessness that has always been big in our city. And some people think that poverty exists only in third world countries, when in reality it's right in our backyard. And some people just don't know or refuse to realize that. So I took this opportunity to try and raise awareness and at the same time raise some funds.
Thank you so much, Jerlene and Stephen. Everybody, please swing by the UBC bookstore to learn about how you can better be a part of this great cause.